So it's the what? 10th of June 2015. I ain't spoke to you for quite a long time. Why? Because I'm pissed off with actually talking and sort of like nothing happening. Apathy, 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 apathy. So, in the meantime, I've done lots of other things in my life and just sort of continued. I'm still on the cause, but absolutely fed up with the bullshit. Until today, when the company that I'm working for is being sold a bit more because the conservatives, the con men that navigate the servants, right, have got into power because the British public are greedy, greedy, selfish, money orientated, stuffed up, toffee nosed public that just voted that. It's just bollocks. It doesn't matter who you vote in. As you know, certain banking families run the show. And in plain sight, the New York Times decides to report about the company that I work for being sold off by the government and the government only having 50% of it left. And the last bit of this says, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan Chase are serving as book runners on the offering. Rothschild is advising the government on the sale. Oh, are they? What a fucking surprise. But oh no, I'm a nutcase. I don't know anything. They're selling off the remaining postal service in this country that was public, right? So they're only owned 15%. Why? Because the government want to pay their debt. So they want to privatise it. Well, they're going to privatise the water board next. And privatise the electric. Sorry, they've done that. Oh, we're going to privatise water next, are we? Are we? So then, you can only get water if you pay the stupid amount of money. It's going to be like the other countries. There's other countries in the world that haven't got water. We live in absolute, complete abundance. If you live in England, right, you don't want for anything. I don't care. There's a handful of people on the street, right, and there's a handful of those people who've got on the street because of things that have happened to them that have been absolutely shit. And there's other people who've got into that situation because of, addictions and certain mindsets and whatever else, right? And there is a way to be at rock bottom in this country, right? But there's no way that you could be so fucking poor that you're going to starve to death. Because even a tramp, right, would smash a window and get put in jail and get a fucking dinner, okay? And, if you haven't got a job in this country, they give you £60, £70 a week to buy your food. And they pay for your accommodation. They might even give you a house, actually. If you've got a couple of children, they will. If you haven't got children, they'll put you in a hostel and eventually put you into a flat if you've got the patience to wait and hang around with loads of other people who are really pissed off with life. So this country, you won't go without. You go and live in somewhere like India or parts of Afghanistan and, I can't think of places that, don't even think America's got a very good social security thing. I think they only get handouts for so long. England gives a fucking free ride. And do you know why England gives a free ride to everyone? Do you know why we hand out everything to everyone who comes into this little small speck of land on the side of a fucking round globe? Got this whole globe like that. Whole globe with masses of land. Why are people who live on massive of land move into this little rock like that? Why? Because the government give you money for free. And they make sure you never go without. And because these other people have lived in countries where their governments have been even more corrupt than our government, okay? And people are starving and going about things to the point where they're on the fucking, they're worrying about when the next meal comes. Because none of us really know what poverty is, not who live in England. There's no fucking way on earth. And do you know why we hand out free money? Because our Queen has bombed so many other fucking countries, right, that she has to, or not her specifically, but the British Empire has fucked up so many other countries under the guise of whoever and in alliance with whoever, right, that they have to kind of do something, as I think they'd have blown this little bit of rock that's about the size of a speck off the face of the fucking planet. Because how? It's like a bully, isn't it? This little speck, one person with all these other allies around them that are saying, right, we'll protect you. You're a bully. You're a bully. We're scared of you. We're scared of that little rock. But we'll protect you. Isn't that the normal sort of way people bully? How is a little rock like that, this little speck of dust on a great big globe, dictates to the rest of the world what's fucking going on? How? Oh yeah, sorry. They cleverly converted America into being their patsy. Oh, fight for us. Fight for us. Please fight for us. And then they cleverly got in with the Vatican, brainwash everyone, tell them that if they don't do as they're told, they'll go to hell. Okay. And then the little speck, the British Empire, the little speck, London, that little speck of dust will control the money. And because the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and all the other fucking wankers are in the headquarters of London, not very likely after the Second World War and all these treaties were drawn up, that anything's going to be dropped on this little fucking rock. Funny that, Because the bullies live here, too. So really, in retrospect, it's probably one of the safest places to be. And that might be why everyone's fucking coming here. And I can't really blame them, because... Can you? Really? Peace out.